$3.
We're on.
And then I've got an AFL.
Hang on. Inside Feed Punters Club, Steve Martin, Ben Travers, Frano unavailable this week. Work commitments being a corporate fat cat, I think. Stephen, how are we travelling?
Yeah, good, Ben. Welcome back. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Happy Thursday.
It is, yes. We'll put this up before the league and AFL on Thursday, which I'm looking forward to this evening. Let's start with a bit of NRL action this weekend, Steve. There's two great games. One's been decimated by injuries, but Penrith play the Storm tonight. Cleary out, Pappenhausen out. They probably cancel each other out, to be fair. I think I'm going to go to a slight lean to Penrith. What do you think?
$1.70. $1.70.
I don't know. I thought it was $1.70.
$1.70, $2.15 there. $2.15 Storm.
Obviously, the market values Pappenhausen more than Cleary because they were $1.90 yesterday. Yeah. The other one, which is outstanding, is
Penrith should win that. I would have thought.
Friday night, Rabbitohs and the Chooks at Stadium Australia. Stephen, Latrell Mitchell club. I reckon the Bunnies are great value at about $2.25.
Yeah, $2.30 here today with TAV Sportsbet.
Last time they played each other was a 52-point win for the Bunnies in like round whatever it was 18 last year when the Chooks just forgot how to tackle. Alex Johnson scored 5 tries. So I'm seriously looking forward to that one. I'm clearing the schedule and watching that game because that will be an absolute ripper. I don't know if there's anything else on the weekend that really holds that much intrigue in terms of the league. I think
Broncos Bulldogs.
Well,
could be anything.
It's intriguing to see what happens, but probably be a lot of missed tackles. Probably a high score, you'd think. Although they can't really score points both teams. So where does that leave you? Sure. I might just have 5 seconds for Kevy because it's obviously a pretty hard job. So if we could just have 5 seconds. 5 seconds of silence, and then followed by 5 seconds of applause.
Hey, possibly the worst job he's ever gone for.
I got told by a good friend of mine. I haven't looked at it in too close to detail, but after this week, the Broncos play. I think it's like the Storm, Panthers, Rabbitohs, and then the next 10 weeks will be heavy underdogs. I mean, you're going to be the underdogs when you're the shittest team in the comp, but. So, if Kevy doesn't win this week, if the Bronx don't get it done this week, it's going to be a very difficult run up to, like, Christmas. It's going to be fucking ridiculous. Right. So, let's hope and pray. Let's hope and pray.
There's some massive mental health issues in there. If they haven't won a game by round 6 or 7.
How are the Bulldogs going? But, I mean, the Broncos are a basket case, and the Broncos are favourite for the weekend. Who knows?
Honestly, I wouldn't be doing form on that. Yeah, that game.
No. Carlton Collingwood tonight at in Melbourne. That will be a ripper.
The moisture levels are very, very high, mate. It's going to be a cracking game, mate. Actually, I reckon Carlton are $1.87 Carlton. I think they're a mile.
Gotcha. $1.87 Carlton, beautiful. I'm keen on that too. Collingwood, Buckley's under a bit of pressure.
Oh, mate, they're in tatters. Their culture's no good internally, mate. They really should have been a bit closer last week to the Bulldogs. Probably a couple of bad errors cost them. They probably should have won that game. But
what about Geelong in Brisbane last week?
I've only just come to terms with it. I've only just started talking to my dad. Mate, didn't show up. Really, didn't show up. Weren't in the contest. Sydney had more heart at it. Actually, Sydney got some really good young blokes. They got a couple of guys that come through their system, thanks to the great Paul Roos. He was heavily involved there. Mate, one of their full forwards who played last week, he couldn't miss. He had it on a yo-yo. I've got a multi in the AFL if you'd like it. I think Carlton into Port Adelaide into St Kilda, $3.58. I think it's a really good bet. I think they'll all win. I think Carlton are going better than a lot of people think. They could have beaten Richmond last week. They're just a bit young, just not quite there yet.
Well, I watched a lot of that game over instead of the Eels and the Storm, to be honest, because the Eels and Storm was a fucking
it's raining, right?
With the wet weather, and that was a great game. Yeah, it was just late in each quarter. Carlton sort of dropped their bundle a little bit.
Correct.
Class
and that's their age, right? That's what the Lions were doing over the last few years. It's like that last 5 minutes, like Dustin Martin essentially kicked 2 goals, really important goals, and then that was it. They broke the back.
You're like Bruce McAvaney.
Sorry, I got caught up in the moment there.
Other than that, Super Rugby on the weekend, I've just written an article for our website, which will be up probably tomorrow morning. You can go to sleep for the next minute if you like, Marto. But
mate, I'm on the bandwagon, mate. I'm back.
Oh, yeah. Brumbies play the Force. The Force have been competitive in round 1 against the Brumbies, and last week they stuck it to the Reds. I think this is a danger week for the Force. The Brumbies come off a bye, and I think it's going to be a very hard watch for Force fans. I think the Brumbies will win that by 20 or more. And then the Reds fly to Sydney on whatever day they fly, but they play on Saturday night. The Waratahs are an absolute they're a shambles at the moment. I've got this little feeling they're going to improve this week, but improvement will probably only get them sort of within sort of 15 or 20 points, I'd say. The Reds made a few changes to the side, which are a bit head-scratching. But so an easy multi there, which will pay about $1.30. Brumbies, Reds, but maybe take them both to win by 13 plus, and you might get something like $2.50 or $3. That's that. Now, Marto, horse racing washed out last week, but it's a fucking hard one this weekend because now I actually backed a winner last week, which is outstanding.
Well done.
Yeah, I think you did too. Actually, your multi got dudded by a
my multi, terrible, mate. I would have backed no less than 15 horses that had bad rides last week. I'm not blaming the jockeys, but I'm blaming the jockeys.
So this week it's tread carefully because there's fucking large fields, and
huge fields.
Because everything's been washed out there, all the horses are looking for a run. So, Marto, tell us what you found. Rosehill, Doomben, Bendigo. We'll start in reverse order. Bendigo racing in Melbourne. I think there's the Guineas down there. What have you found for us?
Yeah, race 3, top weight, Gulf of Suez. I think it's pretty good. I think it's actually, I think it's better than Starry Legend as a favourite. There's another one that I think might be a sniff, which is Mato Maya. But I think that Gulf of Suez is pretty good. So they've got pretty good from Hayes.
Race 3, number 1, Gulf of Suez. I'll just get
$5.
Just going to interject there, and one of my 2 bets in Melbourne was in that race, and I'm absolutely with the favourite, Starry Legend.
Oh, are you?
We're head-to-head. I don't know how our track record for head-to-head. Actually, we were head-to-head last week. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, you got me. You got me with Epic Girl.
That's what I was. Invincible L Epic Girl. Yeah, that was a good ride.
I don't know what Benny. Oh, well, that he just ripped his head off the whole way. So
yeah, he pulled his head off.
Yeah.
What else you got in Melbourne, mate?
Race 7, Military Parade. I think it's down the bottom, probably number 10 or something.
Down from Sydney, I think.
It's race 7, number 6.
Military Parade. I think it's
last start winner at Canterbury. Short, mate. Beat that Rapids. I think it's pretty good. Suits you. Suits.
So race 7, number 6, was it?
Yeah, $7.
Good value, $7.
W price on board, mate. He's in good touch, good form.
He is. I officially hate betting at Bendigo, so I'm only going to back that to one that Starry Legend, and I think the favourite in race 5, Need New Friends for Damien Lane, got nutted on the line by Shalo last start. Barrier 4 looks to get the good run. That's the only 2 bets I'll be having in Melbourne. Racing in Brisbane is at Doomben. It's been pissing down all week, but now the sun is out, so I reckon they'll get up to about a soft track before match day. Any suggestions in Brisbane for us, Stephen?
Yes, I've got, mate, one of my old I think the bet of the whole day is race 5, number 3, Wednesday, $2 special. I think it's the best of the day. On all cards, I think it should just win. All the form around it's really good.
So race 5, number 3, Wren's Day at about 220.
Yeah, it's better than those, and at the moment all the form around it's really strong. Everything around it's been winning.
Cool. That's Marto's best of the day. What else did you find in Brisbane, mate?
And the other one is just an old little stalwart, race 7, number 4, 05 Glory. It's a rock star. So last start 4th, beaten 5 lengths by Jaden Tom. Well, Jaden Tom would absolutely bomb these guys. So, and the start before that, second to Leadership Spill. Leadership Spill goes round about race 8 or 9 as favourite. So, second favourite if not. So yeah, I reckon 05 Glory.
Just got the tricky barrier, but it always draws shit, this horse, I think.
Yeah, barriers are no good.
Aidan Thompson did ride Epic Girl last week, so he knows how to. I think he'll have to go forward and sit outside the lead. Hopefully, it's a bit like Epic Girl last week.
Not 3 deep. Last start was 3 deep.
Yeah, right. I got 2 in Brisbane. Race 4, an old favourite of mine that, he's a young horse, but he's been very good to people who have been sort of following us in the Inside Feed Punters Club on Facebook, is Bundy and Coke. It's already been 7s into $4. We'll love the soft track and the step up to 1350, I think. So Bundy and Coke for me. So race 4, number 3. And then in the last, the problem I've got here is that this horse is dual accepted, and it's dual accepted for the last race in Sydney, which looks a much tougher proposition than this. But Lashes, race 9, number 6. Robbie Frad's already been booked to ride, so I think that means he might be coming, or she might be coming to Brisbane. 2 starts ago was 2 lengths off Probabeel down in Melbourne, and now Sorry,
should Donkey lick these then?
You'd hope so. Barrier 4, Rob Frad. So taken, won well at the coast because I backed it, and I know last start. But I think Lashes, I can't believe it's $5. It's 5 into 460 actually, but I think it'll start much shorter on the day. So race 9, number 6. The form guide screaming at me there, Stephen, that one.
Yeah, I like it. That's a good bet.
Now, I'm almost made that my best of the day, but my best will be in Sydney. Golden Slipper Day. Everything moved back a week, and the fields are fucking enormous. What have you found in Sydney, Stephen?
It's a really tough day. I love Very Elegant. I think that'll win that race quite comfortably. I think it's in great form, but I really like Mwanga. Just whatever you got, basically. Yeah, race 5, number 3. I think it'll bomb them. I think it's actually a rock star.
It's race 5, number 3. I think it is it?
Yep, $3.
Mwanga. So it's my bet of the day as well. And it was my bet of the day last week. It got washed out. It was $2.60. Now it's $3.30. They've added a few horses to the race that are slower than me. So I'm not sure why the drift. Yes, it drew a few barriers wider, but anyway, so race 5, number 3, bet of the day for me, and Marto's on it too, Mwanga. Yep. The other couple that I'll be having in Sydney, the first race, I think the draw now is better for Isotope, and I think she's a star, so she comes in with a better draw. So race 1, Isotope. And the other one is race 3. We've got an emergency on the wet track, Ice Bath. If she gets a run, I'm very keen. I was going to make it my bet of the day, but if she's emergency, she might not get a run. So race 3, Ice Bath, it's like number 17 or something. Last start, 2 lengths off the Group 1 Coolmore winner, Crone. And then in the last, Marto, I'm having 2 each way bets. The first one, and they're both, I think, in the same colours. I'm going to play. So race. Sorry?
Makes it a bit tough in the same colours.
Yeah, so it's race 9. I'm going with number 8, Gen Rules, each way. And then I'm going to go, it's same colours, different coloured hat. Number 14, Way Up in the Sky. So I'm going to have both of them play just for a little get out stakes option in the last. So race 9, Sydney, numbers 8 and 14. Gen Rules is $17. Way Up in the Sky is 26. Way Up in the Sky last start ran behind Mossman Gorge in Canberra. I think that's what its name was. And then it came home with fucking wings on every hoof at Moonee Valley last day. Ran the quickest sectionals of the day. So
Osman George, or
yeah.
That was a massive win in Canberra. That thing flew home.
So backing those two in the last. So bet of the day, Mwanga. Marto likes it too. That's where we'll be making our bank on the weekend. Marto, have you thought about your $100 staking plan? Otherwise, we can just put it on social media.
Yeah, no, I'm going to have that AFL multi for $50.
Good idea.
Carlton into Port Adelaide into St Kilda. And then I'm going to have a $50 all up Mwanga into Wren's Day.
Cool. So Mwanga Wren's Day will pay about $7, and the multi for the AFL, I think you said, was about $3.60.
Yeah, $3.58, $3.60.
I'll put mine on social media. It will involve Mwanga, Lashes, and some Super Rugby and NRL, I'd say, and maybe some AFL. We'll see how we go. I need to, my balance is officially fucked, so I need to I need to find huge weekend. Looking forward to it, Marto. Thank you once again.
All right. Go Lions.
Go Lions.